Okay. Hello, peoples. Good mornings. Good afternoons. Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good. Or excellent. What? What's up, Steam Deck fans? What? He hasn't put out anything today? Nothing? Oh, don't worry. I got you guys covered. What's up, Steam Deck fans? Steam Deck Tribe, Steam Deck Nation, Steam Deck Universe, Steam Deck World, Steam Deck Legion, what's good? Steam Deck Mob, what's happening? Steam Deck Squad, what's up? And you Steam Deck nerds, geeks, and freaks, and you investigators, what's happening? Alright, now, let's hear. Turn it on! like that cartoon character said, that dog when he was sleeping, he was like, turn off that light! Anyway, let me get going here. Sitting here playing around here. You look, you alright. Alright, let's do this. What do we got for you little Steam Deck fans? Alright, now, we talking video games around here. Video games. Okay, Chris, give it to them. These Steam Deck fans want to hear what the gaming industry has to offer. Alright, first things first. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? Valve investigates Forza Motorsports issues on Steam Deck and Linux. Excellent, Valve. Excellent. Take this video game industry seriously. Listen to this. Forza Motorsport just launched, and sadly, it appears that it does not currently run on the Steam Deck /Linux with Proton, but Valve are looking into it. This entry in the series comes from Turn 10 with Xbox Game Studio Publishing, and it seems something about the tech behind it is causing a problem with Valve's Proton compatibility layer. In reply to a user on social network X, Twitter, mentioning it's not working, Valve developer Pierre Luc Griffius mentioned, it doesn't work in Proton. We are looking into it. Sadly, it seems Forza Horizon 5 was also updated, and this has also now been broken, so we're seeing a bit of double whammy on compatibility issues with these racing games now. It says here, while Valve may be able to find the cause of the issue in Proton, it may also require the game developer to do some tweaks on their end, so hopefully Valve will be able to speak to Turn 10 /Xbox Game Studios on the issue. In the past, we've seen Xbox Game Studio talk up their titles running on Steam Deck, so it would be a shame to see these left broken. And we got, okay, all right. Well, I'm sure they'll take care of it. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will take care of this. You know, yeah. Valve, take the gaming industry serious. You know, you got a nice little user base, and yeah, stay on top of things. You know. Yep. All right. Now, what else we got for you little Steam Deck nerds? All right. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh. Okay, we did that. Okay. So Valve drops Counter-Strike's 2 support on Mac OS and older hardware. Says here, with the release of Counter-Strike 2, it seems Valves are continuing to move away from Mac OS support, just like they did with Steam VR. Thankfully, Valve are still investing in Linux, and Counter-Strike 2 is supported on Linux. It was a little odd to see the Steam page remove mention of Mac OS when CS2 launched. Now it's been confirmed via their support post that older hardware and Mac OS support is ending, as they said. It says, as technology advances, we have made the difficult decision to discontinue the support for older hardware, including DirectX 9, 32-bit operating system. Similarly, we no longer support Mac OS. Combined, these represented less than 1% of the active Counter-Strike Go players. Moving forward, Counter-Strike 2 will exclusively support 64-bit Windows and Linux. Not really that surprising, is it? Apple does make things more difficult with Metal Graphics API and their newest processor, since, as Valve said, the player base really was tiny. Valve time is better spent elsewhere. Does make me curious on what the Linux player count is though, but Valve aren't likely to drop Linux considering their continued investment across Steam Deck, SteamOS, Proton, graphics driver, Linux kernel, and more. And then it says here they're also offering refunds on the Prime status upgrade if the purchase was made between the announcement of the Counter-Strike 2 limited test, March 22nd, 2023, and the launch of Counter-Strike 2, September 27, 2023. If you're affected by it up until December 1st, 2023, Valve put up a legacy Counter-Strike Go version for now, but support for that will end January 1st, 2024. Well, if you want to play the latest games, you have to keep up with the times, you know. Change your hardware and update your operating systems to keep up with this with video games, you know. So speed, power, and performance is the name of the game. So yeah, got to stay on top of things. Yep. Somebody said in the comments that Apple basically wants developers to make software only for them and distribute it only through them. There are a lot of people who will do that and thrive within their ecosystem. It's tough to sell It's tough sell games, and I don't mean those free to play when phone stores are full. Somebody else said, well, they also make Counter-Strike 2 unplayable for many Linux players. Game just crashing at launch without any clear indication. Similarly to Dota 2, after migrating to SDL3 in Dota, most people was affected by Wayland bug. But even after the fix, there is some people that can't play at all because game crashing are given illegal instruction at launch. Then someone else says, perhaps some Mac users may want to give Linux a try. I suggested to a Mac user that they get a deck for their gaming needs. They did, and it seems to have gone well. They're now recommending the deck to other Mac gamers. So yeah. Another person here says, well, as Apple is insistent on using their proprietary stuff, only thus making life unnecessarily difficult for developers. This is a fully understandable step, and unlike with Linux, Mac OS neither has the potential to gain significant percentage in game market, nor does it offer any real benefits / safeguard for Valve as Linux does. And then it says here, Apple started the Metal API more or less the same time AMD released their Metal API. When Vulkan appeared, they had already invested a lot in Metal, so they made the call to continue that path. Nobody stopped them from implementing Vulkan 2, though. It's not an either or. So Apple insistence on Metal only is not but purely political. Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe Apple need to reconsider their decision. You know, Valve is moving on. So yeah. Anyway, all right. Let's see here. What else we got on the game in front? All right. What else we got? Mining-based defense game Dome Keeper got a huge upgrade. All right. That's what this talks about here. It says Dome Keeper was already pretty great, giving you a mixture of mining exploration like Galactic Miners, base building and tower defense, and now it's quite a lot bigger with a free update out now. The Double Dome update was launched on October 5th, adding 2 entirely new dome types with different armament, and a new dome supplement system that change how you do upgrade to make it a lot more interesting across all dome types. Have a look at their trailer. All right. What's the anything else? Let's see here. What they added artillery dome, added Telsa dome, added custom sprites for primary gadgets per dome, replaced cobalt branches and dome tech trees with a new system, the dome supplement, added new chamber type, the power core chamber. Retrieve the core inside to retrieve a supplement. Add 6 dome supplements. Add run modifier that lets you get 3 dome supplements instead of only 1. Added a mine view where you can catch the mine. You can dug out after finishing a run or even show the resources you missed. Added run modifier that lets you play completely without monsters. Add a classic dome romantic palette, orange, blue, purple. Dome Keeper has a Linux native support and it is Steam Deck verified. Seems the update has pulled in a lot more players too, with player counts jumping from 200 to over 2,000. So that's nice to see for developers. It's currently rated very positive on Steam. Over 7,000 user reviews. Alright, there you go. Now, what else I got for you? You little Steam Deck fans. Yep. What else? Oh, Dave the Diver get a big free content update. Oh yeah, that game is big. You ocean lovers, yeah. You love the waters? Oh yeah, Dave the Diver. Anyway, it says here, Dave the Diver is probably one of the best games I've played this year. Certainly made some traveling more fun recently with my Steam Deck. See my previous video here. A new update is out now, adding a whole bunch of extra content. It says here the game is loved by many with an overwhelming positive rating from over 50,000 players. It's ranked 77 on the list of best reviewed games of all time on Steam, so it is truly one not to be missed. It was even the #1 most played game on Steam Deck back in July. It says the new content includes spoilers. Read below at your perils. New story, new submission have been added to late game regions which were previously focused on main story. Lobsters, crab traps. New crab and lobsters have been introduced along with the system called crab traps, which are used for catching them. You can set up crab traps and wait to capture crabs, lobsters, etc. It says a new lobster party featuring new species have been added. Then it says auto farming. Hire MC Sammy to help with chores in the farm. New device for storing eggs and feeding chickens have been added. New event boss. A new boss will appear when all Marinka cards have been collected. New special customer wandering merchants. New special customer wandering merchants will visit Bansho Sushi. Serve him a special dish and he will occasionally return to sell various items including new ingredients. New light species to address the issues of many daytime fish species being prevalent during night dives. We are introducing new exclusive fish species that can only be found at night. Additional content. Seed upgrades is now available at Kaizen Seed Shop. An operator has been added to your contact. Contact the operator to enter promotion code. Check your fortune and review your dive information. A new nocturnal category has been added to the Marinka species that only appears at night will be moved to this category. It says trading cards and system point shop items. Yeah, you got and then it says Dave the Diver is Steam Deck verified and works great on Linux with a platinum rating on Proton DB. This was a little bit of a blowback recently though, as the Golden Joystick Award for 2023 has Dave the Diver listed as an option for voting in the Best Indie Game Awards. This is a lot of people seem to think it's an indie game, but it's not. The developer Mint Rocket is a sub-brand of Nexon, a pretty big South Korean video game publisher. So it may look indie, but it is far from it. What does indie even mean nowadays? Yeah. Well, another expansion to Dave the Diver. Alright, what else I got for you? Keep you guys moving here. So what else we got? Alright. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Oh, what's this? Oh, Crusader Kings. Crusader. Okay. Here's another one. Crusader Kings 3. Legacy of Persia, released November 9th. Yeah. The next little expansion for Crusader Kings 3 with Crusader Kings Legacy of Persia has been announced by Paradox Interactive for release on November 9th. Inspired by historical anarchy of Sumeria, Legacy of Persia uses the struggle system to provide a new settings and new rule sets for Iranian intermezzo, a conflict that tests personal, cultural, and religious loyalties. Establish your own new dynasty in this cradle of empires, ending Arabs' domination over Persia, or steer the caliphate through the crisis, strengthening the power of Baghdad. And then it says, what they got here? It says here, features will add the Iranian intermezzo. Abbasid Caliphate is on the decline. Strong-willed Iranian ruler are set up independence and new features for the region. Will you forge a new empire, subjugate the faltering caliphate for your own benefit? See resurgent caliphate bring order to the region. More historical flavor, new decision interactions and buildings for rulers in Persia regions, as well as special content highlight for the importance of clans, leadership, and protecting the frontier regions. Changes to Iranian culture. New Iranian tradition includes innovative court scholars, unique men-at-arms, and powerful new buildings to bring riches out of the barren land. New art and music. Persian characters get new clothing. Persian buildings get a redesign, and the user interface can take on a more Iranian appearance. In this flavor pack, there are also 8 new music tracks. Some cues event and some set the mood. Yeah. So 15,000 players around the world play it. Oh yeah. Enjoy that game. So yeah. That's all I got to report. As far as the Steam Deck goes, deals, games, and updates, yeah, you guys are covered. So whatever news and updates I find out about the Steam Deck, I will definitely let you know. Any news that pop up, so yeah, keep you guys up to date, keep you guys informed, and yeah, enjoy your Steam Decks. My Steam Deck, on the other hand, I gotta get a new SD card. Gotta get a new SD card. I tried to install Bejeweled last night, so and I ran out of space. So gotta get a new SD card, or I can put a 2 terabyte SSD in the Steam Deck that I'm using. So I could go that route. So and get a new SD card on top of that. So I got options. But other than that, gaming on the Steam Deck, it's really, really good, man. Really, really good. And Valve is taking this seriously. So the situation with Forza Motorsport, they will address it, and whatever issues that comes up with Forza Horizon 5, they will address it. So like I told you guys weeks ago, communication is key in all this, so I'm sure Valve heard, so they are taking steps, they're taking this more seriously, and I'll keep they will address it. For as them moving on to 64-bit Windows and 64-bit Linux, well, the video games are getting very demanding now, and they're requiring that you have a strong, stable operating system to run them. So yeah, you have to upgrade, if you want to keep up with the pace, so to speak. So yeah. Look, I thought when I sat back for a minute and I seen what the market was doing, and I looked at the looked at the Xbox, looked at the PlayStation, looked at the Switch, and then Steam Deck. I was getting it, but I was just paying attention a little bit. But then when I made up my final decision, I went with the Steam Deck, and I didn't even look back. So yeah, I've been having fun with it. So, but other than that, man, yeah, the Steam Deck is really good, man. Really good to play on, and that system get deals, games, and updates on a regular basis. So I'm enjoying it. So yeah, and I'm looking forward for the next couple of months to see what more games are coming. So I'll keep you guys posted. But other than that, Steam Deck is good. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Board, dark side. Come on. Peace.